What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Bradley TV. So I was supposed to have a planner video up for y'all today. However, somehow all of my footage got lost. So my November plan with me will not be happening. I will put pictures up on Instagram, so make sure you're following us at Life of the Bradleys, and I'll put pictures up of my November Happy Planner spread on our Instagram, okay? So I didn't want to leave y'all high and dry without any content for today. So I thought I would just talk about some trending topics going on right now. And I've been getting so much flack for this, like on Facebook, between people I know. And so I was like, let me take it to my people and see what they think. Maybe I really do have the unpopular opinion, okay? And these are two topics that I know you guys have heard about. Everybody has been talking about them. So first one we'll start with is the Lil Fizz Apryl Jones thing. So for those of you who don't know, let me give you a little background. I don't know what rock you've been laying under, but Lil Fizz is one of the guys that was in the group B2K back in the day, and Apryl Jones is the baby mother of Omarion, who was also in the group B2K back in the day. So now they finally come out, they're dating. And so okay, for those of you who don't watch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, now this is my opinion. I don't feel like they're doing anything wrong. Everybody thinks they're doing something wrong. I don't think they're doing anything wrong. First of all, let me tell you why before y'all go crazy in the comments. Let me tell you why. First of all, if you guys watch those older episodes of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, like those first couple of seasons where Omarion was on the show, him and Fizz weren't even really good friends back then. Like, I feel like I remember them saying they hadn't talked in years. So I don't even think they had talked before they were on the show, like in a very long time, like years, like he said, before they were on the show. Then they were on the show and they weren't even that close. And Omarion only did one season of the show, because the next season, I remember that's when they started talking about getting a tour together. And Fizz was like, well, I can't even get him to return my phone calls. So in my mind, they weren't friends. They were more like co-workers. So everybody's all up in arms talking about how much of a slut Apryl is and how Fizz is breaking the bro code and he wrong too. And I'm like, but so you telling me if we break up, like if me and my husband break up, I can never talk to one of his co-workers? Is that what you're telling me? Because they weren't friends. I mean, that's not how life works. You can't keep sanctions on people I can talk to as a grown woman. And now Omarion has been radio silent about this, so I don't know if this is true. But according to Apryl, Omarion just got up one day and was like, I really don't want to be in this relationship no more. I don't want to be with you no more. And they don't really talk either, except for through court. This is all according to Apryl now. This is allegedly. Now, I don't know if Apryl's the most trustworthy, for real, so I don't know how I feel about all of her statements. However, if that's true, I'm not talking to you. He don't talk to you. Y'all not friends. Y'all was kind of more like co-workers. Like, not even that close to co-workers. Y'all literally came to work, worked, and went home and didn't talk after work. Like, that's how I viewed the situation when he was talking about it, again, even years ago, when Apryl was with Omarion still. So, why can't I be with this man again? I'm just confused. And I've had this conversation with Mark and he feels the same way. Like, you can't put sanctions on people. You don't want me, but you gonna put sanctions on the people I can talk to. Somebody that you don't even talk to yourself just because y'all was in a group together. I feel like we blowing this up because they're celebrities. Like, if this was a normal person, I grew up with a lot of people. I've known a lot of people that I still know today that I'll talk to if I see on the street. I've known them for 15, 20 years at this point. Some people, and I grew up with them. We might have had the same job, but I'm not gonna be like, if me and Mark break up, you can't talk to her. Like, who do you think you are to have that type of sanction on somebody's life that they can't talk? Like, what makes it so wrong for them to talk if these two weren't friends? Now, I could see if they were brothers, I could see if they were best friends, but they're not. At least the story they're telling, they're not. And so I don't understand why everybody is up in arms. I don't understand what the big deal is. Everybody, I mean, I haven't heard many people who agree with me, to be honest. Like, I be all up in the shade room comments because y'all know they be so messy. So I be all up in the shade room comments and people are just really upset about this situation, and there are not many people that are really on their side. And I'm like, let them people live their life. Like, Omarion ain't saying nothing. What it got to do with you? Like, let them people live their life for real. I don't see the problem. I really don't. The optics are a little screwed up. It's definitely not a clean situation. You know, it's definitely a little messy. The optics are a little skewed. However, you can't tell me who I could date. Like, if it was his brother, that would be messed up now. I'm not saying that's anything that she should go do. But if it was his brother, we ain't together no more. I feel like that's kind of like the rule. Like the rule you had in like middle school, like you could never date any one of my exes. Baby, I've been with my husband for 11 years. I don't have no exes. You want one of them niggas? Have at it. Have at it. Have a good time. Like I ain't mad at, you know what I'm saying? When you, I feel like when you're in a happy place, you like be together. I don't care. Have fun. And especially if y'all ain't friends. Like if you not friends with nobody in the situation anymore, like come on. I don't see the problem again, but that's just me. All right. So second situation, which I have an unpopular opinion on. This one is the Tank situation. Y'all heard about Tank. So I kept scrolling through Facebook and all I see is Tank said, if you're a man and you have oral sex with another man, then you're not gay. And I'm like, Tank said that? Now, how do I put this nicely? If Tank came out of the closet today, I would not be surprised. That's what I'm saying. But he has not come out of the closet. So when I kept seeing this, I'm like, I want to know how he said it and in what way he said it. And I feel like a lot of people didn't listen to the interview and to the way he said it. They just took that he said that and was like, oh, well, he's gay, or that's gay. That, you know what I'm saying? You know how people are. That's so, no, you gay if you do that, blah, blah, blah. So Tank, okay, so he was on Angela Yee's, I think her podcast or whatever, and she was talking about a man she was dating being a liar, and she was like, well, he lied to me twice, or he lied to me, you know, that makes him a liar. And Tank was like, well, does it make him a liar, or did he just lie to you? And she was like, well, I don't understand. If you lied to me, that makes you a liar. What do you mean? And so she then proceeded to say, so okay, so say you're a man and you suck a man's, yeah. And he was like, whoa. And she was like, so say you sucked a man's and you did it twice. Are you not gay? And he was like, no, I don't think that makes you gay. And she was like, well, explain. And he was like, well, I think gay is a state of being. And I got what he said when he said it, and I totally understand it, and I agree with it. And he was like, I think gay is a state of being. So just because you've done something once or even twice doesn't make you that. You know what I mean? And I get that. Like, I've lied countless times over my life. I wouldn't call myself a liar. I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't, if somebody was like, hey, you're a liar, I don't think I'm a liar. And I wouldn't call myself a liar. I've been mean to people throughout my life. But if somebody came to me and be like, you're a mean person, I don't think overall I'm a mean person. And I think it's the same thing with, if you're talking about being gay, like people are like, oh no, it's different. But how is it different? I feel like it's, like he said, it's a state of being. So I also feel like, one, you know, being gay is the worst sin of all according to a lot of people, and it's like up here and every other sin is down here. But if you're gay, it's just horrible, which, I mean, a sin is a sin is a sin if that's what you believe. You know what I'm saying? For me, I believe in God, I believe in the Bible, and I believe a sin is a sin is a sin. So if the Bible says it's a sin, this sin is no worse or better than that sin, or whatever the case. That's my personal belief. But people, you know how that is. People, you gay, that's just the worst thing ever. So I think, and it's not, you know what? And I feel like lesbians aren't held to that high standard though. It's men. If you're a gay man, it's so much worse than being a lesbian woman. And I feel like that's where people kind of mess the whole thing up and kind of construe it in their mind to mean what they want to mean. So I was having this conversation with Mark, and I was like, so Mark, you know, he was talking about Tank. He brought it up to me, and I was like, yeah, I listened to the interview, and I don't think people actually listened to the interview. I think they just took the comments that they see on Facebook and kind of ran with it. And he was like, well, what do you mean? And I explained it to him, and he was like, no. If you do that to another man, then I think then you're probably gay. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, oh really? I was like, so even if that was like 10 years ago, and he was like, that's just my opinion. I was like, okay. So what if I had I don't know, sexual encounters with females in college? Like that was a long time ago. So what if I didn't, but I'm just saying, it was an example. I was like, so what if I had sexual encounters with females in college, and it was more than once, more than twice, and I liked it, but then after college I was like, oh well, you know, I was experimenting, everybody was doing it, not really my thing anymore. I like men, now I'm married, I have 3 children. Does that make me a lesbian? And he's like, well, that's different. And I'm like, well, how is it different? Please explain to me how it's different. And he couldn't. And then he kind of understood what I was saying, and then also what Tank was saying too. And I understood completely exactly what Tank was saying. And I feel like a lot of people just took, if you suck a man's blank, that you're not gay. I feel like people just took those words. They completely forgot the rest of the context of the conversation and was like, oh, he's gay. This is what he's saying. This is crazy. And obviously people do that all the time. Social media does that all the time. And I just thought it was hilarious, and I wanted to hear you guys' opinions about it in the comments. Like, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you not? Definitely want to hear your opinion. Please be respectful in the comments no matter what your opinion is. I thought these were 2 really good topics and 2 hot button topics that a lot of people have been talking about lately. And since I lost my video footage, I thought I'd come on here and talk to you guys about it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I know my opinion is probably unpopular for both situations, but I'm okay with that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.